Me.
Niggas and bitches, bitches and niggas. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me on a Tuesday. Eloquently petty, articulate assholery. My name is Marcus Arrays. This is KeepItOneHunned channel. What's going on? What's up, people? Reduce the volume here. This shit be too loud, man. Y'all can't hear me, man. I be listening to the playback. Y'all can't hear me. But sure you can hear me now. What's going on? This is the Red Pills 8. Alright, it's 17 people up in here. Let me get 17 likes. It must be some other shit going on. Is it football? Is football going on? Let me know. I'll be watching that shit. I ain't up on that. Let's go through some names, man. Whatever it is going on, y'all ignore that shit to fuck with me. What's going on, people? Adrian is in the building. Rev is in the building. Mike is in the building. Shaq is in the building. T-Wall is in the building. Mag is in the building. Dre is in the building. Dr. Thunder's in the building. Patrick Stain is in the building. I need likes from everybody. Likes, please. Likes. Somebody hit me with a community strike on my community tab. Not a community strike. A strike. I got a strike. I got a channel strike. It's a warning strike. But, you know, I could do some training and get rid of it. You know? Do you, Marcus, sound, mind, and body, agree that, you know, that shit you said was some fucked up shit to say? Yes, I guess I agree. All I said was, you know, if I vote for somebody, I want some shit for my vote. Qualified as hate speech, I guess. And I called everybody who disagreed with me slaves. So I guess that's hate speech. I guess, you know, who am I hating? I'm black, y'all. I'm black and black and I'm black. I'm blackity black and I'm black, y'all. What's going on, people? What's going on? This is the Red Pills 8. A lot of shit going on this week. Where's my phone? Oh, it's in my pocket. Where's my phone? Can't be without the phone. But before we do anything else, I want to play this reel for y'all. It's going to be a reel. I'm going to play this reel. I'm going to go and come back, but I shall return. Okay, but trust me, you'll be entertained. You shall be entertained. Let's go.
Women are better than men at that you can think of?
Everything, literally.
Okay, give me another example.
What? Women are better at cooking.
Actually, the best chefs are men.
Oh my gosh, raising kids.
Actually, that is not true. They found that single fathers do better than single mothers.
Women are more, they think more than men.
Really?
Yes.
All the best philosophers were men.
Honestly, it doesn't matter about the history. I just think women are better.
I can't be with someone if I don't respect what they do.
You're a cashier.
The hotter you are, the crazier you can be. Men will put up with it. But the opposite is also true. This is why fat girls used to be so nice. But then the internet and a bunch of black dudes convinced them that they were hot too. Now you can't even talk to one. Relax, bitch. You can't have an attitude and type 2 diabetes. If you're over 300 pounds, you need to be as sweet as your blood sugar. These fat white girls who get with a black dude and then they're like, see, I'm not racist. And I'm like, come on, Cheryl. It's not like you had a choice.
Women have endured a lot more than I would say this modern women have actually endured it in this time. Like, I think back in the day, women did a lot more than they're doing now. Now it's like, oh, this is a shared responsibility. We both take care of this house. We both take care of these kids. We both pay the bills. So women today might be stuck on some, historical idea of like women really held down the house while men held down the outside. So there was this like level of, oh, you deserve that because clearly you're holding it down.
But here's why it's still going to women like to lie to each other and pump each other up with fallacies, because even if you take that example, like, well, back in the day, they did do a lot. They held down a house and they deserved it. If a woman is a stay-at-home mom or wife, that's hard. Do you know how hard that is? That's a job.
Right.
But if a man like, all right, well, I'll stay home, you go to work. Now he's a bitch.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Why are you trying to stay at home? Wait, pause. What do you mean? Why am I trying to stay at home? Didn't you say it was the hardest thing ever? I'm trying to do the hard one. I'm trying to do the hard thing for you. Right. Because all of a sudden, when a man is staying at the house, it's no longer hard. It's he's lazy. But a woman you have no idea how hard it is to take care of home. Yeah. Are you crazy?
Then let me do
That's
it.
like a salary. Yeah. Girl, you deserve half of everything. Yeah. You worked, and it's even harder because it's all day. Cool.
It is.
As soon as a man do it, he's lazy.
Yeah.
What type of man just sit there? I thought this was the hardest option.
Yeah.
I tried to do the hardest option for you.
Well, actually,
I'm done looking for love. Fuck love! That shit just wants to take your heart and just rip it to shreds and make you feel like shit! Fuck it! I'm done! I'm not feeling like shit no more!
How I feel about these Miami women, I'll say that they are 100% a product of you buster ass niggas.
I like that.
They expect you to pay for their life, for their bills, for their bodies, pay for their attention, and it's because of all you buster ass millionaire goofball ass niggas. When I walk into the room or I talk to them and I'm not finna give them none of that shit, they think that value is pussy because these buster ass goofball ass niggas with money out here are validating that notion.
We're going 50-50.
Captain Saber, ho!
So do I have a right to be in my feelings? Nobody ever knows the things I've been dealing with.
Using girl math, you're gonna leave the nigga that you dealing with for cheating on you with other bitches to then be single and deal with a nigga that won't commit to you and be cool while he deals with other bitches. Bitch, why didn't you just do that with the nigga you was married to? You stupid bitch.
Ugly girls and hoes created the feminism movement. I'm not gonna lie. Realistically, if you think about it, every time you are out and you see a pretty girl and she has an ugly friend with her, what does that ugly friend do? She instantly jumps into lesbian defense mode because she is an ugly Betty. The bitch is jealous.
I stopped listening to older women tell me not to date older men when I realized that they didn't care about me. They were just trying to protect their investment. A lot of older women also cheat on their husbands. They just cheat with younger men and then funnel money to that younger man using their husband's money, buying him shoes, Jordans, PlayStations, paying his apartment fees and everything. The difference is that that younger man will never actually try to start a family with her or tell her to leave her husband. So she still has to be stuck in a miserable relationship with a man that probably doesn't want her. On the flip side, if her husband goes out here and deals with a younger woman, there's a high chance that he might actually fall for her and want to leave his wife. And so therefore, a lot of older women have pushed this agenda that it's bad, you're going to get manipulated, you're going to get used, you're going to have to do all these terrible things when you start to date older men. And this doesn't even go for just men that are married. Women will tell you just to stay away from older men in general because they want to be able to have these men available to them when they go back being single. But if all the older men keep running to younger women, that leaves no men for them. And older men, they tend to hit their peak financially once they're older. They're not going to really hit it super young. At least most men aren't. We do have a major generation of young wealth, but let's just be real. A lot of men don't hit their peak until their 40s or 50s. And when they do, they tend to look for something younger and attractive to them. And the competition for the older woman is so seriously hard that they tend to have no choice but to become sugar mamas and cougars, messing with younger men to still be able to get some form of attention that they are not able to get in their age group currently. Push out propaganda telling women you're going to get used, abused, you're going to sleep with an old man for all this stuff. He's not going to treat you right. We know you have to do all these terrible things at night to get that money. And it's just like, not necessarily. Like a lot of older men actually cater to their younger women. They try to make their lives easier. They do anything and everything to not lose them and give them pretty much access to everything. Like if you know, you know. And I'm not talking about extremely young women, 18, 19, early 20s. You shouldn't even be thinking about a serious relationship, just like having fun and enjoying your life. But as a 31-year-old woman, this is perfect for my age range. If you're like in your 30s and you're tired of playing around with guys your age, it is a little bit easier when we actually decide to date older. The problem is we become serious competition at my age, like 28 to 35, for the older woman because they are more likely to lose their husband as soon as we step in a room.
You see this everywhere. People would love to turn up on niggas who ain't like that. And then when this niggas that's like that, they're like, oh, I don't want to be tricked out of my position. No, nigga. If you a thug, you supposed to go to jail, nigga. What is you talking about? That's where you supposed to go. Ain't nobody tricking you. That's your position.
How about you leave my country?
How about you tell your sister to leave my bed first? So why is your head bigger than your body? Is that one of your many deformities?
Yeah, I don't eat. It costs money to eat. I don't have money.
Okay. I mean, I guess you and the starving African kids that you hate got something in common.
You're speaking my language. That's way more pathetic. Bruh. Don't speak my language.
You're built like a flightless bird. Okay, now that's pathetic. Are you balding?
Bumble. No, bro. I have more hair than you.
Take off the hat. Take off the...
You think I need to prove myself to a fucking clay gum?
So, the lie detector determined that was a lie. So let me see if I got this right. You're a 31-year-old male, poor, broke, balding, parentless. You got all the Infinity Stones, nigga. You like the Thanos of disappointment. Pick a straw. He needs some milk.
Let's give him a show. Come on, tell these motherfuckers how you been cheating on me. How I been paying all the bills and your ass I ain't fucking another nigga. Nah, come on. Nah, come on, tell him. Come on, nah, fuck that. Tell him. How I been paying all the bills and you fucking another nigga in my house, bitch. Shut the fuck up. They right here. Tell them right now.
A lot of modern women have become so obnoxious it's almost like satire. Narcissism is like a badge of honor. The more abrasive, the more selfish, the more hypocritical, the more empowered. She wants you to be tall, rich, jacked, stylish, and smooth. But if you want a woman that's in shape, suddenly you're fat shamed. She says she deserves a traditional man to lead, protect, provide. But if a man says he wants a traditional woman who will cook and clean, he's part of the toxic patriarchy. She wants you to pay for dinner, the wedding, vacation, the house, and basically her entire lifestyle. But when the divorce hits, she wants half of everything. She tells you she's an independent queen. I don't need no man. But the second the Wi-Fi goes out or her tire blows, guess who she's calling? Not her crystals. She wants a man who's ambitious and grinding, and yet he's free 24/7 to cuddle, to listen, to take her on trips. She wants you to treat her like a princess. Bro, the second you put her on a pedestal, don't be surprised when she starts looking down on you from the throne. Here's the truth. Women are allowed and encouraged to have preferences, but men are shamed for having standards. That's the double standard nobody wants to talk about. And fellas, if you're walking around with rose-colored glasses on, you will miss all of the red flags. So brudda, take the glasses off. Any woman flashing these warning signs is not ready for a serious relationship. She's ready to be bred out of the gene pool. Leave her where you found her and let the cats deal with it.
Queen, you have 0.3 seconds to explain why your story is so good that I should not kick you.
Because he died.
God.
Because he died. He's dead. The nigga is dead. Because of me. So I was talking to this one dude. We was talking when I was hella young. Like, he was like, low-key my first love or whatever. One day, he had gave me his account password and he had logged me out. But I had like my email and number on it. So I logged back in. And I seen all the bitches he was texting. Mind you, he lived down the street from me. So I was like going at it with myself, you know, just find my demons. And I told my brothers. And my brothers, they wasn't tripping off that. So I was like, I need to find a better lie. After I told my brothers, I had walked to his house and I had cussed out his mama. Mind you, his mama didn't understand nothing because this was my first boyfriend. He was Mexican. His mama spoke Spanish only. So I'm sitting there cussing her out. He has a lot of brothers and they had kicked me out the house. So I walked back, beat myself up. I had a black eye because of myself. They told my brothers he did it because why would you do that? And this is a true story too. And his name, Isaac Larambe. Long live that boy. But nah.
You told his brothers, and what did your brothers do?
Oh, I told my brothers, they had went back over there. His brothers was going at it with my brothers, and boom. But free my brother, though.
Your brother shot him or something?
Yes, the case is over with.
How many years did your brother get?
25. But my brother don't know that I beat myself up.
To this day?
No. The only person I know is my mama. My mama whipped my ass, took my phone away, everything.
So you're telling me your brother's doing 25 years because you lied to him?
Yeah, but it's probably like 18 now. But free that guy, though. Like, he really thugging. He ain't snitch or nothing, even though he don't know. Like, imagine my mama told him or something. He just act like he don't know. He still ain't snitch. No.
And what's funny is he gets to know now because you snitched on yourself.
Save him! Y'all got save these hoes. You gotta save. Said the dude's name. Let's go through these super chats. Shout out to Bishop J. Jermaine. Salute, bro. What's going on? Thank you for the $5. All right. Feminist jargon may have started with ugly bras, but even the attractive ones have adopted very well. Ask Rachel Cross. And thank you for the sandwich money. Here's the support, bro. Take some of my sandwich money. Look, let's just break the sandwich in half. You get a half, I get a half. Let's get the 12, you know, the foot long pause. And yeah, you get the half and I get the other half. That's how we do that, man. Put our money together. Okay, Doc. What's going on, Doc? Nice to see you up in here. Yo, this is the red pills. This is the red pills. Some red pill for your ass right there. Got the dude killed by her brother. Her brother doing 25 years. 25 years. Y'all motherfuckers disposable. Keep telling y'all. Slaves. Oh, no, Marcus. That was just her. There's a lot more here, but I'm going to drop it down, man. We're going to get into some other things, man. We're going to get into some other things, right? Let me drop this down. What's the, let me remove that. All right, so we're going to start off. Shout out to D'Angelo. D'Angelo passed. You know what I'm saying? If he was a fan, I was a fan. Dude did his thing. Dude was phenomenal. He was the guy, okay? Shout out to D'Angelo. Rest in peace to D'Angelo. Rest in peace, Angie Stone. Okay? They are now together. All right? So if you was a fan of D'Angelo, shout out to him. All right. Ignore the picture, but not really. But men spend $15,000 a year on their girlfriends, while women spend less than $1,300. Y'all trick ass niggas. You trick ass niggas. Men save money single, women save money in relationships. Because you know y'all got to be the man in this motherfucker. You trick ass niggas. Okay? Trick ass niggas. Hold on, let me get my other screen popping here. So we're gonna move on to the next slide. This is why they was mad at Drake right here. This is why they didn't like this motherfucker. This is exactly why. Took all the bitches from all the niggas. What's going on, Will? Shout out to AM1. I see you up in here, bro. All right. Terry, what's going on, man? Mixed breed. Dre, I see you. What's this? Fast Attack Tough. What's going on, man? Who else up in here, man? Cool, man. What's going on, bro? All right. Mordecus, what's up, man? All right. Eric, I see you. Win, lose a rug. What's going on? My man, officer of the goddamn law. Woo! Mr. Charles Faulkner is in the building. What's going on, bro? What's going on, my man? All right. Hey. This is why they hated Drake. Let's keep it fucking real. You know what I'm saying? You a rapper. You got your new shit out. Your album is out. You know what I'm saying? You show up to the show. Oh, wow, there's a lot of bitches in here. You know what I'm saying? But then Drake show up. None of y'all niggas is here no more. What's going on, Hall of Fame? What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Let's go to the next time. So recently, J-Lo's ex-husband, you know, because she was like, oh, I've never been loved. She said some stupid shit like that, right? Says, stop putting us down. Stop putting me down with your victim card. The problem is not us, not me. The problem is you. You're the one who couldn't keep it in your pants. You say she cheated on him. So you have been loved few times. You've been married 4 times and have had countless relationships in between. You have had good relationships, me, for example. You know, yeah, these bitches be the problem. I've never been loved. Never been loved before. Okay. All right. It's never you. It's never you. Let's go to the next one. Oh, you know, shout out to Hoodservative. You know, these mega churches, you know, I mean, because, you know, black people in white churches is dangerous, but, you know, Texas mega church found to plead guilty to child sex abuse charges, right? Right? I don't know this guy's name. I forget his name, but this guy. But then here's another guy, MAGA youth pastor and CPAC performer Zachary Ratcliffe has been charged with 30 additional child sex abuse charges. Y'all sense a pattern here? You know, this is that 13%, y'all. Yeah, Robert Morris. Okay, the other guy name is Robert Morris. Let me put his name on the screen so we can have it there. There you go, Robert Morris. Thank you, brother. Robert Morris. You know what I'm saying? We the problem, though, you know? Hey, Trust, what's going on? I see you. I see you. But, you know, we can't practice black culture up in the church with the, you know, with the good, peaceful, you know, white folks. They so peaceful. You know, you're going to come up in there stomping your feet and clapping your hands. They don't want that. They don't want that. But, you know, churches is getting, you know, shot up and firebombed and all type of shit. Anyway, Greg, Scott, what's going on, man? Appreciate the $2. Okay, brother. All right. Yeah. I like black churches where it's safe, man. It's safe there. Black churches, black schools, you know. Gotta appreciate metal detectors in a black school. You know, keep the guns out. You know what I'm saying? So I can, you know, read in peace. So Bell Escort is suing Cassie for giving him chlamydia. Allegedly. Do my Tasha K. Allegedly. Right? And aborting their baby. Oh, ski, motherfucker. Oh, ski, goddamn. Nigga was skeeting off in that. Skeeting off in that bitch. Why isn't she locked up? She was hiring escorts. She was doing everything that Diddy did. Why isn't this bitch locked up? Why not? Why not, motherfucker? Why not? Anyway, Cassie ain't shit. And her husband needs to rethink his position. She wasn't thinking about that shit. All that shit was going to call that whole shit you did, Cassidy. You did a lot of whole shit. You exposed, bitch. Like Kodak film. So, okay. I think we may have covered this one already, but let's go one more time. Rick Ross allegedly broke up with his girlfriend, American supermodel. Is she really a supermodel, though? I've never seen this chick nowhere else. American supermodel Jasmine Kendrick, after she reportedly refused to kiss him in public on multiple occasions, leaving him hanging in front of cameras. Keep telling you motherfuckers, man. The provider, male, is dead. He's dead. He's not coming back. He's dead. He's dead. I don't give a fuck about your winner. He's dead. Okay? Stop trying to buy bitches. Stop. You would think by now as many Instagram chicks done bounced on this nigga. Get his shit right. That I'm the fat nigga shit was cool when you was trying to be Biggie. That shit was cool when you was trying to be Biggie. They'll fuck with you because you gonna spend a, yo, I spoiled her, boss. I spoiled her. I gave her everything she wanted. Boss. Right? She don't fuck with you like that. Yo. Gym memberships are cheap, bro. This nigga done had 2 strokes in a day. Y'all remember that shit when they had to helicopter his ass to the hospital? Keep telling niggas. Niggas is mad at me. Be the desired male, not the provider male. Desired over provider. Every day. All day. Niggas get mad. Hey, look. I don't make the fucking rules. Let's go. This is a 1800 tequila sign. It's okay to fall in love with that girl with the one son. Hey, you know, we ain't trying to tell y'all to be stepfathers, but you know, it's a little encouragement here and there. You know, it's okay to fall in love with that girl with the one son. It's okay. Sorry, brother. You know what I'm saying? Your man Dennis Merlin's back on his Black Unity shit. Black Unity is the only way to survive the winter. You know, see the Blizzard? It's the Blizzard King. He's back on his Black Unity shit. Then we, you know, some bitch play him out, then he'd be back on his red pill shit. But you know, y'all niggas love this nigga anyway. What's that? Is that an ambulance? I'll see y'all niggas later. Anyway, speaking of winter, here's somebody for y'all. I'm the prize. I lose interest fast. You have a week to impress me. If you secretly hate black women or ever dated a white woman, stay away from me, please, and thank you. This fountain is for coloreds only. I don't want to meet up after 9 p.m. If you can't hang out or take me out during the day, don't even ask. What the fuck is she wearing? What the fuck is she wearing, y'all? She got the bonnet dress. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. The fuck, man. You see, I don't got any dating apps. I'm not on any dating apps, bro. This is what's on dating apps. If a female got to get on a dating app, she's losing. That's how I feel. Stay off dating apps. Ain't nothing on there for you. So, here we go. We're going to have fun with this. Hold on. Let me bring that back. We're going to have fun with this. So, we got the scandal. Got the scandal going on. Why is that shit not coming back on the screen? What's going on, man? Here we go. So who's heard about this? This is the young Republican chat, right? The young Republicans had, their little group chat, talking their little shit. Now, I know some of you are like, we're black conservatives. Well, check this out, black conservatives. So everyone that votes is going to the gas chamber. When do we bring that side out? I'd go to the zoo if I wanted to watch monkeys play ball. He also hates the small hats. They love them watermelon people. Who do you think the watermelon people are? People from the islands probably like, they talk about y'all niggas. No, they talk about your ass too. Oh, they had a ball. They had a ball. And they recently got exposed. These motherfuckers got to resign. But this is y'all Republicans. Ain't no racism on the right side. The racism is on the left. Only the left. All the racists are liberals, right? Ain't no racism on the right. They love niggas. They just love niggas, Maybe if y'all niggas stop pimping and hoeing and fighting and shooting and killing one another. Maybe we won't call you monkeys. I want somebody to defend this shit. I want somebody to defend this shit. That Dennis has positions based on how he's feeling, flim flam as fuck. Yeah, based on how he's feeling and what the temperature is at the time, Yeah, my man Ultron says, shout out to the young Kansas Republicans. Hey, you had JD Vance jump on TV talking about, these are kids. We don't want these kids to make a mistake. These motherfuckers is 30. The little nigga that's 16, he's a grown man, try him as an adult. But these 30-year-old motherfuckers are kids. You notice that niggas are older than everybody. In the eyes of the law. In the courtrooms, niggas are older than everybody. Y'all ever notice that? 16-year-old nigga fuck with a 15-year-old girl. He's a grappist. It's like she's a year younger than me. Nope, nigga, she's underage. Nigga, I'm underage. We don't give a fuck. You're going to jail. Black man just got off of a life sentence. And they locked him up when he was a child. But these motherfuckers is kids. We don't want to ruin their lives off of one mistake. Let me tell you something about this right here. And shout out to my man Adrian, because he's the one that put me up on this. Okay? Let me tell y'all something, man. Republicans, you can talk all the shit you want about niggas. All day. Say monkey, Alabama porch, whatever. Blackie. You can say whatever you want about niggas. But you can't do that shit. Mr. Z is in the motherfucker bill. Hey, Mr. Z, I'm gonna wrench this motherfucker up, man. What's going on, Mr. Z? What's going on, brother? Mr. Z is in the building. Mr. Z, I'm gonna need you on a political stream. I nominate you for the political stream. Okay. So if you want to do that, shout out to Maggie. Maggie under the veil will be on the next Politics as Usual. Okay. So she got all them facts that she be throwing in the chat. Might as well bring her on the panel so she can, you know what I'm saying? You can't fuck with the small hats. You're done. They out of here. They can forget it. I was telling Adrian today, I said, hey, look, man. I thought it was going to be 4 more years of Republicans. At this rate, I don't know. Keep fucking up. One of your boys is out of here, and these motherfuckers are politically dead. They're done. Forget them. They're done. They're done. If you think that, you know, Weinstein and Hagelfagel and them are going to forget who these kids are, you know, as J.D. Vance described them, if you think that they're going to forget who they are, you're high. You're high. They're not going to forget. They're done. They're out of here. Talk all the shit about niggas. Hey, look, you want to be shocking. You want to be all that shit. And you just talk about niggas. It's free. It's free to talk about niggas. Niggas even support you talking about niggas. But you're done. You are done. You are out of here. Niggas forgive you. Ah, Calvin. Niggas will forgive you. The small hats do not. Absolutely, Mr. Z. But see, the thing is, you can get away with being anti-black in America. You can get away with it. Right? Hall of Fame says the gaslighting that Caucasian Americans do to themselves is on a whole nother level, past insane, past diabolical. White Americans are teaching the devil how to do it the right way. Yeah. But I'm telling you, that ADL, they don't forget. Niggas forget. Niggas done forgot Candace Owens called them the most murderous group in America. Y'all motherfuckers is ready to invite Candace ass back to the cookout. I done said it already. Y'all ready? You know, she said some shit we agree. Fuck Candace Owens, nigga. Fuck Candace Owens. Y'all done forgot too soon. Candace Owens, Charlie Kirk. I wouldn't be surprised if he hit that. They were a little too close, but they was talking that same shit. She was, if y'all don't fuck with Kirk, how y'all gonna accept Candace? She was saying the same shit. They was rocking with the same people. I got more shit for y'all. Somebody's hitting my inbox. Who the fuck? What the fuck is this? Hey, man. I'm going to institute a policy, man. Y'all want me to feature shit on this screen. When y'all get the link for the damn stream, then send me links, man. Don't wait till I'm sitting here looking at y'all talking shit. Start sending me links and shit, man. Send me shits early. Please. Appreciate it. So let me share something else with y'all. Okay? Something that y'all, if y'all not up on it, y'all might be interested in this, right? Nameless is in the building. Anti-blackness is a profitable, international, open opportunity business model. It will continue so long as it's profitable. And anti-black misandry is even more profitable. It's even profitable for black women. They can get in on it, right? So, hey, here's some shit for you. Okay, let me drop this down. Okay, I'll come back to that shit. So I want to share my screen with you. Some news for the parents up in this motherfucker, all right? Okay, so if you live in Texas, if you wasn't up on this, Texas's new 3 strikes custody law, effective September 1st, 2025. I might be late. Maybe somebody else knew. Maybe somebody didn't, but here we go. Penalizes parents who repeatedly interfere with their child's custody orders. The law creates a 3-tiered system where the first 2 offenses for interfering with possession are punished with a $500 fine. That's right, bitches. $500 motherfucking dollars. Now, I don't know where that money go. I don't know if it go to the other parent. I guess it's a fine. You get charged as a state. $500. And the third offense can be elevated to a state jail felony with penalties of up to 180 days and 2 years in jail. This law applies to both custodial and non-custodial parents, making it a criminal offense for either parent to violate court-ordered visitation. All right, how the law works. First offense, $500. Other potential consequences such as a makeup time order. Second offense, another $500 in additional penalties. Third offense, the offense can be prosecuted as a state jail felony carrying a prison sentence of 180 to 2 years, 180 days to 2 years. Key changes applies to both parents like the previous law, which primarily targeted non-custodial parents, meaning men, most of the time. This law applies to both custodial and non-custodial parents. Criminal penalties, the law turns what was once a civil matter into a criminal one. With escalating penalties, enforces court orders. The primary goal is to ensure that custody orders are enforced and that children have consistent relationships with both parents. Fucking finally. Right? About motherfucking time. About time. All right? You know, thank BGS, y'all. He did this. See? This BGS out here working for y'all. Him in coalition with Pearl Davis. They made this happen. I told y'all niggas BGS to get it done. See, Ed? Anyway, so intentionally withholding the child from the other parent in violation of a court order, persuading or enticing a child to leave the custody of the other parent. Important considerations. This law is intended to prevent parental alienation and interference with visitation for criminal charges. It is crucial to consult with a criminal defense attorney to understand the potential consequences and to build a defense strategy. This is a civil version of the three strikes law, focusing on family court orders, distinct from the state's criminal felony three strikes law, which pertain. So what's not here is that if you fuck around, bitches, if you fuck around, that nigga might get custody. Everybody thank BGS. He made it happen. I told y'all niggas. The Force Ghost is here, and he's working for us. Behind the scenes with the people in the sectors and shit, you know. He's making it happen. All right? Everybody hashtag. BGS is outside working. He's doing it. He's making it happen. Got the suit on and shit, you know what I'm saying? He's talking to the hidden senators and the congressmen and all that shit behind the scenes. Right, exactly. And yes, in May. Let's not forget May. It's making it happen, y'all. Everybody clap. Just applause for BGS. BGS make this happen. God damn it. In Texas. He lives in California. But he's getting Texas laws passed. Yes, that's right, people. Yes, absolutely. Right. The power of old bitches on panels. And y'all was talking that shit. Should be ashamed of yourself, man. That nigga sat at the table and negotiated for y'all niggas. At any rate. Need to thank that man. Let's go to the next thing. Hey, man, I'm just having fun. Man. Okay? Let's go to the next thing, man. So, recently, we stopped the screen here. We add another screen. Okay? Let me share this screen, okay? All right. Sean Diddy Combs files appeal as Trump considers commuting the sentence. So, this just in, Trump said, fuck that, motherfucker, you're going to sit in jail. File your own appeal. He said he was worried about MAGA backlash for letting Diddy out. That's what he's worried about. You know, in his last term, what the fuck he give a fuck about backlash? So Trump considers commuting sentence. Could the rapper be returning to his $48 million Miami mansion? Sean Diddy Combs' lawyers are trying to appeal his 4-year prison sentence, and reports claim that President Donald Trump is eyeing a commutation, a move that would return the rapper back to lavish living in his $48 million Miami mansion as early as this week. Let me tell you something, man. This is how I feel. Y'all motherfuckers might disagree with me. Y'all might disagree with me. Listen. Young Thug went home. Young Thug went home. And niggas died. Yeah. The Young Thug case had bodies. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Who died here? And somebody died. I mean, you know, slapped this woman up. 4 years. Slapped this woman up. I don't know what she did to make him chase her. I know what he said she did. I went there. I don't know. But Young Thug went home. You know, the botched Fannie Willis case of Young Thug. He had all the drugs and the murders and 88 counts and niggas snitching and all that. And the nigga went home. So Adric says, Diddy's reputation died. What reputation? Let me explain. Everybody from New York, type of one in the chat. Everybody from New York. Yeah, we gonna do this tonight. Everybody from New York, type of one in the chat. Let me drop this down. Anybody here from New York? Where my New Yorkers at? Adric is here. Oh, come on, Adric. You should know better. Who's that? B Rain Wash. Who said B Rain Wash? Oh, that's a fire name. Be Rainwash. All my New Yorkers. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know what age bracket y'all fall in, but let me say something to y'all. Because Adric said his reputation died. Nothing about this case falls outside of the reputation of Sean Combs. Nothing. There's nothing here that falls outside, right? Machismo up. Machismo's in the building. Brooklyn, stand up. Machismo. Machismo, I'm going to talk directly to you, Machismo. Okay? Let me explain something to all the out-of-towners about Sean Combs that New Yorkers know. Okay? All right? Okay? We knew since the 90s. We knew this already. This is not new shit to us. Okay? Wendy Williams really brought the shit out, but we knew before that. Okay? We knew this man's freaky shit. We knew that baby oil and watching his woman fuck other dudes, like all this no Diddy shit. We knew this shit already. We knew this. We knew this already. He said, let me troll in peace. We knew. Ain't a motherfucker here from the 5 boroughs didn't know that this man was a switch hitter. Come on, man. That's not new to us. We knew already. You know, is homophobic as they accuse black men of being. We still rocked with Puff. The motherfucker put out what he put out, the bad boy shit, Biggie, the whole shit. We fucked with it. We said, okay, the motherfucker's a switch hitter, but we fuck with what he's doing, bad boy, etc. We didn't care. Over the years, everybody, yo, this motherfucker's a fruitcake, this, that, and the other. We knew already. We knew already. Is anybody surprised that he put hands on Cassie? We knew about the parties. Who didn't know about the parties? We knew about the parties. None of this shit is new to us. The white parties, the freak offs, all this shit is old. It's old. Get the fuck out of here. It's old. The FBI put nothing. It's for everybody that's out of town that don't know about Sean Combs. They're like, oh my God, what were they doing at these parties? Oh my God, we knew this shit already. This motherfucker lived with Andre Harrell. Okay? Machismo, you already know. This motherfucker lived with Andre Harrell. Let me explain to the new generations who Andre Harrell was. Andre Harrell, okay, ran a record label called Uptown MCA. You know, Heavy D and Joe the C and all these other artists. And okay, put Puffy on. Put him in the game. The motherfucker went from being an intern to the vice president of the label in a year. You tell me who goes from being an intern. I've been an intern at a record label before. If you're an intern, you don't know the CEO. And when he got promoted to VP, he moved in with Andre Harrell. Andre Harrell, Jekyll and Hyde, you know. Andre Harrell, cool with Russell Simmons and, you know, a couple others. These were out and out fruity niggas. Out and out. Andre Harrell was not in the closet. So you tell me, how do any of you, gentlemen, pause, gentlemen, pause. Let me say pause early. How do you live with an out and out? An out and out of the closet. Fruit cup. How do you do that? How do you do that? How many niggas here could do that for your career? We knew this already. This was early 90s. We knew this already. This was early 90s. You lived with this man. You shared quarters. Nobody there but y'all. Nobody there but you and him. He's out and out. Yeah. We knew this. We didn't hide it. And you moved in with this guy. He promoted you. He made you. He made your career. How does this take place? Oh, nothing there. Nothing to see there. Shout out to Guyagami Green to support, and thank you for the $2. Now, okay, we was cool with Andre Harrell being who he was. Nobody tripped about it. We didn't care. But we so goddamn homophobic. Right? We fucked with Heavy D. You know, Soul for Real. Everything out of Uptown. And did he live with this man? At the end of the day, we knew who he was. It wasn't nothing out of place about that situation. At any rate, there was a slide that is missing. You know, when I go, hold on, let me pull up my slides because there's a story. Hold on, let me get that out of there. There's a story that I didn't cover in my slides. It's one of my slides is missing. Hold on. So I'm gonna have to pull this up on some other shit, right? But this is one of the red pills that I gotta get to y'all, man. Here we go. Oh shit. Yeah, here we go. So apparently, hold on, let me increase this. Shout out to all my females in the building. It's about to get very interesting for y'all. Okay, so in case you haven't heard, okay, so some guy gets online and says, you know, hey, I need some help here, right? I need some help. If you know anybody, they got a place for me to stay. Okay? I'm homeless. I got no money. I need a place to stay. Whatever, right? Y'all remember Prison Bay, right? Well, look, this is a Homeless Bay, right? Homeless Bay. Okay? Homeless Bay. Let's take a look at Homeless Bay. Okay? Hold on. Let's get back. This is Homeless Bay, y'all. All right. Let's bring him up. This is Homeless Bay. So Homeless Bay is homeless. Homeless Bay got a dime in his motherfucking name, right? Hold on. I'm increasing the wrong shit. So this is Homeless Bay. Y'all see this motherfucker? Hey, he said, fine ATL homeless man goes viral as over 1,000 women offer their homes. Is he the new Prison Bay? This nigga about to blow the fuck up. Hey, remember what I say. About to blow up. They gonna get this motherfucker a modeling contract. Watch it happen. When it happens, I want the BGS treatment. I want that hashtag Marcus was right shit that y'all love giving this old man, when he gets 1 out of 100 times and he correct about something. Okay. This is Homeless Bay. Okay. Right? Broke. Not a goddamn thing to his name. 1,000 women responded to get this nigga a place to stay. Okay. Niggas is mad. Niggas mad. I'm on Facebook, niggas like, oh my God, see these bitches is at it again. Why? So Toya says hard pass. So Dr. T posted this. Shout out to Dr. T. Dr. T posted this on Facebook. That's how I come to find out about it. He posted shit on Facebook. So I see this shit. Niggas is like, these bitches again. Look at these bitches again. I said, we can learn from this. Go get your shit twisted up. Go get some, some color contacts. You know what I'm saying? Go get you some hoes, nigga. Don't be mad at this. You know why y'all can't be mad at this? Because if a bitch that look like Bernice Burgos, you know where I'm going, posted that, I'm homeless, I need a place to stay. All you niggas. And watch it, nigga. You're going to be a bunch of niggas right now saying, not me. A bunch of niggas would be like, you can stay with me. It'd be a million niggas all for that bitch a place to stay. A bitch jumped on it, Bernice Burgos. Yeah, the got bitches costume. Bro. The provider male is dead. Desired male beats provider male every day. This nigga don't got a pot to piss in. 1,000 women. 1,000. And just watch. This nigga gonna get his under the cherry moon on. And for those from that era, you understand what I'm saying. Hey, you probably feel me on that. Under the cherry moon, he said, all you gotta do is try to look like a rapper. Or, get your pretty Ricky on. Niggas think, if you're a criminal, that's what the bitches. No, the criminal niggas that get the bitches have an aesthetic. Just copy the aesthetic. But, it's beneath you. I don't want you. I'm too educated and accomplishing it. But, nigga, is it working? The bitches are telling you what they like. They're telling you. They're giving it away. But niggas want to accessorize. I'm me and accept me as I am, but I have money and a nice car and a nice crib. And then, when you end up Rick Ross, then you're like, boss, how the fuck did she use me? She won't kiss me in public. Who you want to be? Boss. Or this nigga? This nigga right here. You don't have to be broke. You ain't got to be a criminal. But, aim for this. Aim for this shit right here. Beat it, chick. I'm just saying. Said, no, don't copy the aesthetic. Fuck, follow, and copy trends. Fuck following copy trends. I'm just saying. I'm not saying for the long, meaningful relationship, bro. These niggas, a lot of these niggas just they trying to make it to first base. first base. A lot of niggas are trying to make it to first base. Okay? Boss. Hey, look. We see how's it. Hey, look. I'd rather be Rick Ross. Ross is a nigga that can't buy a bitch with $1 million. I don't want to be Ross. Not in this context. Not in this context. On the business end and all the other shit he doing. Fine. But this millionaire nigga can't get a bitch to kiss him in public. You want to be him? Have at it, bro. Have at it. Okay. Hey, look, I'm not here to tell you what I'm here to, I put the information out there. Do what you want to do. Say, Marcus, have you heard of the white dude who made a dating profile saying he had multiple DV charges and got 1,000 matches? What does he look like? What does he look like? A1 says, I'm about to get fat and grow a big ass beard and wear. I'm saying, niggas want to be right and they want to win, man. Your pride is more. You want to win? Fuck that. I'm going to look like boss and still bag the bitch. It's cool. It's cool. Hey, whatever works, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to be broke. I'm not saying you got to commit crimes or nothing, but look like something the bitches want. Just try. Try. I'm not saying none of you are doing this. What I'm saying is I see a lot of dudes out here that by the time I see them, they shit is all over their face and all. Yo, bro, isn't this like no wonder? No fucking wonder. You know what it makes me think about is shout out. I think it was it might have been Adrian I was talking to again. It was one of my people. It reminds me of the Leslie Jones situation. Okay, Leslie Jones. No matter what Leslie Jones does, she's going to look like Leslie Jones. Leslie Jones, and shout out to Leslie Jones. I think that Leslie Jones would be cool. Hey, what's going on, bro? What's going on, my man? Welcome to the stream. All right? Leslie Jones, shout out to Leslie Jones. Leslie Jones probably a cool motherfucking chick to kick it with. JB Design said, dudes want to shame the Pookie aesthetic, but the reason a lot of women like, I know there's some more. Dudes want to shame the Pookie aesthetic, but the reason a lot of women like black men is because we're planet Earth's bad boy. Even if we wear a suit to other groups of women like Idris Elba. Yeah. Embrace the shit. Lean into it. Again, you don't got to be the criminal. I'm not saying sag your pants off your ass. I'm not saying that. But we are looking at, it's like the women who look like Lizzo who are like, no, I ain't losing no weight. I refuse, right? They seeing all the bad bitches look like that, and they look in the mirror and they see that I don't look like Bernice Burgos. But fuck that. A nigga need to accept me. And this is what niggas, some niggas, not everybody, but some niggas is like, yo, she gonna accept me the way I am because I got all this money. And then you see all these videos where these girls are like, I'm with him and he's paying for everything, but stack my bread and keep it moving. Y'all don't learn from this shit. I'm just asking. But I'm just saying, Toya said it's a hard pass, but 1,000 motherfuckers, fucking, responses. And one says black is not. So to other women, it is. To women outside of the group. To women outside, unless you like hard body go the other way. to women that's like the non-black women, I can see where he's coming from to an extent. I think that people outside of black people, people outside of black people, a lot of them can't distinguish between Pookie and non-Pookie. Not everybody, but just a lot. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But I'm just saying it ain't even got to be this dude. I'm just saying the look, the aesthetic. I ain't saying you got to get a bunch of tattoos. Just, you know, take from what, you know, that is and whatever works for you. What I tell people, I say, yo, look, men date facially unattractive women who with the banging body all the time. Let me bring something else up in a second. We do that all the time. So why wouldn't women date the facially unattractive man who's in shape? That's all you really got to do. I think most attractiveness lies below the neck, not above it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna pull something else up. Let me see. What's this? Fuck that. But yeah, homeless bay. There's something to be learned from this. Now, if you don't want the lesson, okay, whatever works for you. Be strong. Be strong, niggas. You know what I'm saying? We niggas mad. They keep choosing these niggas. If you're in Texas and your woman is not letting you see your kid, hit her with them strikes. Going back to that. So I wanna watch this video with y'all, right? I haven't watched it yet, but I'm gonna pull it up. I want y'all to check this out. Hold on. Nah.
When they did,
not that. Oh, you know what?
Data collection of all of the paternity test centers in America, they found that 32% of fathers who got a paternity test were indeed not the father of their children. This problem is so bad in Jamaica, it's about 70%. When the men's rights activists in Jamaica wanted to make it so that paternity tests were mandatory at birth, they said that they wouldn't allow it because it would cause too much femicide. Meaning too many men would find out that their children are not actually their children and they would end up harming the women. In France, this problem is so bad that you're not even allowed to get a paternity. They said, and I quote, that it would destroy and destabilize communities if they had mandatory paternity tests at birth. Women would have to be accountable for the decisions that they make. And if you have this conversation with some women, they will really act offended. All I'm going to say is I've never seen somebody wearing real diamonds afraid of a diamond test.
You got niggas that scared to get a paternity test. They don't want to find out the kids ain't theirs. They don't want to know. These are the challenges, you know. Shout out to Dr. Thunder. That Dr. Thunder was talking about, you know, sometimes there's challenges in marriage. Sometimes you find out, hey, the kids ain't yours. Let's work through this. Hey, community. For the kids, y'all. For the kids, right? Let me drop this down, man. Shout out to Dr. Thunder. My man. Let me drop this down. Let me remove that. These are the challenges. Yeah, yo, look, little man. Junior? Nah. Junior, not really. Not really, Junior. All right. Let's go. Let's get into this.
Inherently evil. I know. Some of you guys are upset by that. Some of you guys are saying, I've been saying that for years.
This is the Dollar More.
This ain't supposed to be playing out loud. Let me fix the sound on this. This is, let me get to the name of this video. Hold on, let me go to audio. Why is this playing out loud? It's not supposed to be playing out loud. It's supposed to be playing in my headphones. I don't want no feedback. Nah, son. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Let's go to headphones. Okay, here we go. All right.
Daily. My name is Garrison Hayes, guest hosting here on the channel.
So this is Christian nationalist commentator Joshua Hames tries to use the Bible to defend slavery. This was sent to me by Ultron, my man Adrian. All right, let's see what's being talked about here.
This week, listen, this one bothered me. This one like genuinely annoyed me over the weekend. Like we've looped back around to the Christians defending the institution of slavery part of Christian history. And it's bothering me. Christian nationalist Joshua Hames, he's a commentator, defended slavery as an institution in a viral video that I need you to see. Take a look.
The institution of slavery is not inherently evil. I know. Some of you guys are upset by that. Some of you guys are saying, I've been saying that for years. Okay, I'll take it a step further. It is not inherently evil to own another human being.
Just so y'all know, I know black people who defend Christianity the same way. Niggas hate slavery and everything about slavery except Christianity. They'll defend slavery. I've had conversations with black people that are religious, and they defend religion by defending slavery because slavery is in the Bible.
I know. Just wait. Some of you guys are really upset, but let's talk through this because it is very important that every Christian affirm what I just said. And not only should they affirm it, every Christian in today's society should be able to defend what I just said. Okay? Every Christian should be able to defend it. Big evangelicalism has been getting this wrong for years, basically since the Genesis, since the advent of Big Eva. They haven't had a good answer for the slavery issue. All right, Christians in America have been led astray on this topic. They've been led to believe things that the Bible doesn't teach. And when we go beyond the Bible.
Yeah. Gotta defend religion. And not only just like slavery, but like people go to crazy lengths to defend Christianity. Like I know guys that still think the earth is flat and they'll defend Christianity by way of saying that they don't believe in round earth because the Bible doesn't is not, you know, congruent with round earth. So round earth therefore is not real because the Bible doesn't say the earth is round. The earth is flat according to God, I guess. I don't know, but and the sound is off. Hold on one second.
When we go beyond the Bible, there are dire consequences.
Now this is obviously racist, and I'm going to tell you why it's racist, but I'm also going to engage with this in good faith, easier said than done. I want to tell you what his argument is, and then I'll explain to you why his position is not only wrong, it is also obviously racist.
By the way, fair use. Fair use. Let me put fair use up. Let's put fair use up. We're gonna have to stop and go on this because you know. And shout out to Homeboy. This is what's this guy's channel name? We'll get to this channel name after the content, but let's go.
Now, this clip is a part of a larger video that obviously we're not going to take the time to comb through this entire video. He actually summarized his position in his own words in a post on X that I'm going to show you right now. Joshua Hames, in defending his position that slavery is not inherently evil or wrong, he wrote this as a defense of his position. He says, it is not inherently sinful for one image bearer to own another. Insane. Slavery as an institution, he says, is not inherently evil. Insane. That being said, man stealing is inherently sinful and clearly condemned of the law of God. Thus, any form of slavery that includes man stealing is evil. Why?
Man stealing. So all y'all women out here, man stealing is evil. Y'all be stealing niggas. Pause. Can't be stealing men, ladies. Stop that shit. God don't like it.
Why is this important, he asks. We've been asking the same thing, but here we are. Because to posit that all forms of slavery are inherently evil is to accuse God, he says, of helping institute and regulate an evil system for the nation of.
So in order to defend God, you have to say slavery was okay.
Israel in the Old Testament. He goes on, God is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. If owning another person is inherently evil today, then it was inherently evil in ancient Israel, he says. And thus, you can accuse God of engaging in evil. What a doozy. Now, I'm going to debunk this stuff. I'm going to kind of take it a few points at a time. There really aren't that many points being made. It's kind of all built on what I believe to be a house.
I know there's a lot of Christians in the manosphere space. I know. But Marcus, you can't be hating on God. Yeah, I get it. But you got to suspend a lot of like real rationale and common sense. This is how you know the Bible was written by the people in charge. Now he's saying, because God is down with slavery. No, the guys who wrote the Bible, none of which were God, are endorsing slavery. God is wherever God is chilling. And to me, what the Bible is a misrepresentation, is man's interpretation of what God wants. And God was somewhere else. Like, why y'all writing a book about what I want? Nobody asked me. It's not an autobiography. The Bible is the unauthorized biography of God. God is like, what's in this book y'all wrote about me? Well, what God wants is it wants women to wear dresses and not pants and stuff like that. God is like, I don't care what y'all wearing down there. I'm all powerful. I don't care what you choose to wear. Clothes, I didn't intend on you to wear clothes. I care what clothes you wear. Anyway.
House of cards. But I'm going to debunk it. And I'll even use a couple of scriptures here or there to do it. So let's start with the foundational claim. The thing undergirding his entire position, his entire argument, is that, to quote, to posit that all forms of slavery are inherently evil is to accuse God, he says, of helping institute and regulate an evil system. The foundational assumption that he is making here is that God endorsed the actions.
Hey everybody, it's Tony Robbins.
Dean Graziosi, how you doing?
Nice to see you all. Listen, I got a question for you. AI, are you using it? There's a lot of fear around this, right?
Of biblical Israel. That the actions of biblical Israel. That if Israel did it, God endorsed it. Brother, have you ever read the Bible? The Bible is like 90% God sending messengers to tell his followers that they are messing up, that they aren't carrying out his will. The last third of the Old Testament, he mentions the Old Covenant. The last third of the Old Covenant, of the Old Testament, is just diss track after diss track from the prophets, just writing songs, writing entire volumes about how God's people are doing stuff that God didn't like. I need you to read the book. I need you to read Jeremiah. I need you to read Lamentations. I need you to read Micah, an incredibly popular text in Micah chapter 6, verse 8.
How long is this shit?
Let's do the King James Version for your benefit. He hath shown thee, O man, what is good. And what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. If you were to go back and read that text, what Micah is saying is that despite all the sacrifices and despite all of the burnt offerings and all the symbolic and performative gestures that the people of God in the Bible were trying to carry out to appease God, we're going to do these symbols and we'll sing songs and we'll make sacrifices. Micah saying, no. God's already shown you what he wants from you. And it is for you to do justly, to stop carrying out injustice against marginalized people. If you were to go back and read the prophets of the Old Testament, ironically, God is constantly railing against the children of Israel for its treatment of marginalized people. Read the book. This is actually how I know most Christians don't read the Bible.
That's a
fact. They may read text.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to Guy Irony that the British and their descendants largely became Christians because of Roman imperialism and Germanic mercenaries going back to their lands and gaining control. Christians don't read the Bible. I grew up in church. Christians do not read the Bible. You go to any church, and I over the course of my childhood and in my teens, I would go to different churches, right? And every church reads the same popular passages of the Bible, just like we always hear the same Tupac records. This nigga's the greatest ever. This nigga got 1 million records. And we hear the same 10 records. There's a bunch of shit y'all ain't heard from Tupac that Tupac went in the studio and just threw together. But y'all, he's the greatest. And Dear Mama and Holla If You Hear Me. And, I Get Around. And this is the same 5, 10 Tupac records. Me and my girlfriend. Same passages. Every church you go to, they read the same shit. Hit them up, all of them. You know the records. We know the names of the records. This dude has 80,000 songs that he recorded in the studio, and we only listen to 10 to 12 of these songs. That's it. That's it. And whatever he featured on. People read the same passages from the Bible. They don't get to the nasty shit. They don't. They don't. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they make it through.
They may read a devotion here or there. They may even read texts or devotions regularly. They may listen to a lot of sermons. But there is an embarrassingly thin, weak, elementary understanding of the scripture as a whole.
The wait is over. The Digi Anywhere USB Plus is back in stock.
Look, we ain't gonna spend too much time with this video. Obviously, this is something like my man is like really going deep and comprehensive with his explanation of this shit. But yeah, man, like my man, look, this is the right wing that you about to deal with. This is the right wing that you about to deal with. And what I've realized is like a lot of people are dealing, a lot of niggas are leaning right, but they hoping that the right wing gets the bitches in order because the women are on the left. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You thinking, the winter is coming and they're gonna take these bitches food stamps and all this other stupid shit. It's not gonna happen. Jesus ain't gonna get you no pussy. The Republicans ain't gonna get you no pussy. Okay. Being a black conservative is not gonna get you the box. No, it's not gonna help you out. Homeless Bay. That's your closest. That's your closest strategy to get in the box. But that ain't what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to work. I had a picture of this is the shit right here. This is the shit I want to show y'all. Hold on. Took me some time, right, to think about it. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Now, is it me? Is it me? Right? I want to put this up in the camera. Is it me? Or does Leslie Jones look like the Grinch? Is it me? If you painted her green, right? And I don't mean to dislike, because I like Leslie, man. I really like Leslie. But if you painted her green, right? Am I tripping, y'all? Am I tripping? Does Leslie look like the Grinch? I'm saying, hold on. And she said, she tired of raising boys. She's not your mama, right? That's Leslie Jones, right? That's the Grinch. Eh? Yeah. If you painted it green, right, you won't have to put no makeup on it. I'm just saying. I think Jim Carrey played a good Grinch, and I think she'd play a better one. I'm just saying. Shout out to Mr. Z. He says, Marcus, thank you. I keep telling my subscribers that these white boys are currently voting conservative despite their purple hair feminist cousin who outsmarted them on Thanksgiving dinner. Also, Mr. Z, want to also add, nigga, get out the fucking way. It's about to be a war over there. It's a war over there. Nigga, go home. Get out the Trump rally. Get the fuck out of there. Niggas be up in the rally where they don't belong. Baby boy, the Birkin. You're telling me all night long. And then the motherfucker gets shot up. Nigga, you weren't supposed to be there. That wasn't for you. That shit wasn't for you. Nigga, get the fuck out of there, bro. Go to the Pentecostal shit where it's safe. Go to the black shit where it's safe. When it come to nigga shit, let me tell you something. If you ain't fucking a nigga girl, if you don't owe a nigga no money, you don't give a nigga no hard look. If you ain't wearing your hat tilt like this, you ain't wearing the wrong colors, you good. You good. Just mind your business. Just walk with your head down. Walk with your head down. Don't wear no big jewelry. Don't just dress bummy. Wear some dirty ass sneakers. You good in the hood. Nobody will fuck with you if you don't call too much attention to yourself. Nobody will fuck with you. It's very unlikely that anybody will fuck with you. But you start hanging out over here. And you be in a place you don't belong, that whole motherfucker will blow up. That's what nobody wants to talk about. They gonna blow the whole shit up, burn the whole shit down. And your dumb black ass is gonna be there like, they gonna put you on the news. We think he did it. It was the black man that did this shit. Motherfucker coming with the AK. Anybody know him? No, we don't. None of us know him. Everybody getting shot. Who pissed this motherfucker off? Nobody. If you somewhere in the hood and the nigga kicked the door open and there's 5 niggas inside, the nigga who about to get shot know who he is. Oh shit, it's Raheem. God damn it. How'd he find me? The nigga who gets shot know who the fuck he is. And he know what he did. He know what he did. He know why he getting shot. You should have did that shit. Trevor, Ramel, whatever your name is, you done pissed Raheem off. He's coming to shoot you. He shoot you, pow, 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 and run out, and the niggas that was with you will be like, damn. That nigga got shot. That's how black shit work. Nigga, you did it. We coming to get you. Stop being in places that's gonna get randomly shot up, blown to bits, all this shit. Trying to be down with some conservative shit. You don't belong there, nigga. Get the fuck out of there. Motherfucker have you on some Nino Brown shit, on some body shield shit, nigga. You don't belong there. This shit is not going to get you no box. And yeah, Mr. Z, you're right. You're right. They're using this shit to spite the liberal women. That's what this shit is about. It ain't got nothing to do with niggas. It has nothing to do with you. All the black conservatives, you know, oh, this Charlie Kirk shit and all this other shit. The only thing they want to talk about is nigga crime and 13% and all this stupid shit. It don't make no sense. But they about to try to use this shit. Niggas too. Cause nigga be down with anybody that say some shit he agree with. They don't like you, but they make some good points, right? They make some good points. They're gonna take these bitches food stamps. Shout out to Chaos. What's going on, man? He said, I didn't know black men what got to do a lot for black pussy. Look like the thug type. Yeah, hey, look, man. We know what women look like that's getting money from niggas. This is the funny thing, Chaos. Look, and I say this shit to death for niggas in here. Listen, we can say whatever we want about women, but they know what y'all niggas like. Y'all niggas like titties. Y'all niggas like ass. And that shit is for sale. They can go buy them some titties. They go buy them some ass, right? They go buy it. I'm going to go get me an ass. I wasn't born with an ass, but I'm going to go buy me an ass. And they go buy them an ass. And then next thing you know, they got 500,000 followers on Instagram. And, you know, all these subs and niggas cash apping them on Clubhouse and all this other shit. And the niggas that know what the women like, go to the gym and lift weights and eat right and do all this shit. And them be the niggas you mad at. And these chicks be mad at these bitches because, oh, you in there, your ass is fake and this and that. But the niggas is on their head, right? The biggest lie y'all niggas told. Yo, we like natural women. I'm all over the internet. And that's the lie that y'all niggas tell. We like natural hair and natural asses and natural titties and natural. The numbers don't agree with y'all, man. Oh, but they're just for play. It don't matter. They don't care. The numbers don't agree with y'all. These hoes is getting to the money. The numbers don't agree with y'all. Even if it's just for fun, you like it. Just because you don't want to put a ring on it don't mean it's not attractive to you. I don't believe y'all. I've been around this shit too long, okay? I've been around this shit too long. Earlier, what's his name? Shout out to Tito. Tito made the joke, you know, he's talking about shooting a film or whatever. I said, hey, somebody shoot a film. No, Marcus, we talking about films with bitches with their clothes on. Nigga, I shoot films. God damn it. Shoot real films. Tito's just playing. But what I'm saying is, they know what you like. We know what they like. Why are we playing these games? Why? Because nobody wants to fix themselves. Nobody wants to change. Nobody wants to improve. Not nobody, but the people who are complaining, right? I'm not saying we don't have a woman problem. We do. But you got to put your best foot forward. That's all I be saying. He said, yeah, I lift weights and put them down. I'm not saying you're not going to have an issue with these women, but those women like a nigga who is fit. So if you're going SYSBM or any of this shit y'all niggas be saying, nigga, homeless bay. 1,000 replies, nigga. 1,000. You can't argue with that. That's results. They ain't got his rap sheet up there. Oh, he's a criminal. That's why they like him. No, it's just a picture. Got 1,000 responses. 1,000. And we don't know what these women look like. They might look like hot shit. I don't know, but 1,000 responses. So then they could pick and choose. Don't you want to do this? Pick and choose. You want to do the rush hour 2 with the buffet of bitches? Like, don't you want to do that? I'm just saying. These are the red pills. These are the red pills. You see red pill shit. You see red pill in the title. You say some shit you might not like. Shout out to 1,000 raggedy bitches. Hey, who knows? I don't think so, though. Dude, I'm telling you, this nigga gonna get a contract. Watch. Somebody gonna, oh, this nigga's phenomenal. Let's go. They're gonna get him in somewhere and take some pictures of him. Oh yeah, that motherfucker gonna get stopped. Watch what I say. Watch what I say. But I've been around this fucking adult shit too long for y'all niggas to be lying to me and telling me y'all like India Ari bitches. Stop it. Stop it. I don't believe y'all. I like India Ari. She natural. The natural women will tell you that y'all niggas is fronting. The natural women. As soon as the big fake booty, as long as it don't look fake. And I think when guys say that they want it natural, what they really mean is natural looking. They don't want it to look fake. They don't want to know it's fake. They don't want it to be obvious fake. But if the shit could fool them, and there's asses out there that are not real asses, that don't look like fake asses, and niggas go for that. The rhymer said, no, Marcus, just be the righteous man, and the small percentage of righteous women will find you. Yeah, okay. Just be the righteous man. Walk the path of the righteous man. And maybe, hopefully, the righteous woman. Hello, my king. Is you gonna show up? Hello, my king. You look righteous. Oh, come on, man. I fucks with you, bro. I know you probably being you being sarcastic. You fucking with me, man. Says, damn. So it isn't the little things. And one says, yeah, fool me. Yeah, fool me. Fool me. Don't be on like pencil sticks with the ass out the hair. When girls would come to me and they would say, like, before they got surgery, what do you think? I'd say, look, don't OD. Get the regular, like, you know, don't get the double D titties and the, you know what I'm saying, the 50-inch, you know, what's her name ass? Like, you know, don't go get the Buffy the Body bullshit. It's not gonna fit you right. Just get a little adjustment, a little enhancement. And niggas will fuck with you. I promise you, don't OD. Just don't do it. And you know what they do? The next time I see them, they look like a fucking freak show. Every time. Every time. They never listen. Because they need that, oh my God, they need that. The funny thing is, they actually get the attention. There's several chicks on Instagram right now that I know personally that I knew them before their surgery, and they went and got the surgery. I'm not going to say their names. I'm not. But I knew them before their surgery, right? And they always OD. It just is what it is. Mr. O, what's going on, man? I know y'all hear from some other stream, probably Husservative. Shout out to Husservative. You know what I'm saying? The old man probably streaming. I don't know who else is on right now. But yeah, man. I keep telling y'all a few things. I'm gonna go over these again. I'm not gonna be on here all night. What time is it? Been on here for almost 2 hours. This is gonna be a short one. I don't know if y'all want to do a panel or something like that. Or better yet, you know what? You know what? This is what I'm gonna do, right? I don't know what you're doing, brother. And I'm talking to you. If you want to jump up here briefly, I'll send you the link and you can come up here and we can kick it for a little bit. I'm talking to AM1. All right. That's up to you, or we can save it for another time. But what I'm telling dudes is, yo, listen, another red pill. Okay. Them people don't fuck with you. Them people don't fuck with you. All right. Oh, Mr. O, you said you've been here for a minute. Okay. Yeah, I thought you was coming off another stream. Them people don't fuck with you. You know what women like? Try to be that shit. If these are the women that you want. Because that's, you know, if y'all done moved on, y'all would have moved on. But just understand that non-black women like fitness too. Non-black women want they men to look like something too. I'm just saying. And then I'm sure that homeless bay, them 1,000 orders, them 1,000 hitbacks, ain't all black women. Trust me. It ain't all black women. But trust me when I say that nigga's gonna get a motherfucking contract. Okay? So yeah, man. Let me run through a few more of these. Run through a few more of these here, man. Let me bring this up here.
Why would I be responsible for a woman? And why am I accountable for all of her mistakes if I can't give her any kind of order or control or what to do? If I'm the captain of a boat, if the boat crashes, I'm the guy who gets in trouble. That's because the whole crew listens to me. If I'm the captain of the boat and I shout orders and the crew ignores me, then how can I be responsible for the boat crashing? So most men now are in relationships. If the woman crashes the car, he has to fix it. He's accountable. He's responsible to pay all the bills and take care of her and make sure that she's safe. If someone breaks into the home, he has to get up and risk his life against armed intruders to ensure she's alive. He has all the accountability and all the responsibility, but he can't tell her anything. How are you the captain of a boat where everything is your fault? All of the work is yours, but you can't give a single order.
Crazy about this generation now? These bitches actually call niggas tricks and don't consider themselves whores. Right? That's crazy, right?
I've never put the correlation together.
Bro, it's a trick, is a pimping.
Why are girls lying? Listen, I'm going to expose the women here. I'm sorry I have to do it. Women are talking shit to you guys. We do not sleep with somebody that we're not attracted to. We don't care if you're nice, listen, if a sexy guy is sleeping on his mom's couch and he's got game and he's sexy, a woman will sleep with him. She won't friend zone him. But she'll friend zone a nice guy who does all the right things and she's not sexually attracted to. She'll take your money, she'll take your time, and then she'll tell you goodbye. Women will do that. So make sure they're attracted to you before you spend money on them.
Damn, that dude taking that.
Sorry, I had to do it. I'm sick of these girls lying. Sorry, guys.
They're trying to help y'all. You heard what she said, right? Y'all want to listen to me. She said it. Okay.
You know what I've noticed? Women do not want providers for real. They want immature men with money. Yeah. They want men who base their status off of how much money they have in their wallets. They want men who lead with their wallets. They do not want a man to genuinely be a provider in their lives. For those of you who are new here, I'm a certified life coach. I specialize in love and relationships, self-development, and finances, and I have been doing so for close to a decade. Because let's think about it. When we go onto social media now, we talk to any of the young girls now, what they talking about? He got to have some money. He got to have some bread. He got to pay for this. He got to do my nails. He got to do my hair. I'm not going on the first date unless he dropped $200, $300, $400, $5 million on me. There's nothing said about character. There's nothing said about integrity. There's nothing said about ambition. There's nothing said about goals. It's just how much money does he have? And the men who lead with their wallets are typically the men who have nothing going for themselves because they reel you in financially. They know that that is the most attractive thing about them. And because they know that's what they can offer, and you guys have made it abundantly clear that that's the only thing that you're looking for, they're winning. They're going to always come out on top. And then when you're in that relationship, because a lot of y'all are lover girls at heart, like let's call it what it is. You want to listen to the Shara Sevens and all of this, and you want to be a gold digger and a sugar baby, and you only with a man for money, but that's not really who you are. You want the relationship. You want the love. You want the commitment, right? You want the reassurance. You want the emotional connection. But see, when you don't get that, you're mad. Men are this and men are that. No, baby. You wanted the nigga with some money, right? You don't feel safe with them. You don't feel secure with them. You don't feel like you can actually build a future with them. Because again, they know you have taught them. And like I said a million times, if y'all want men to be different, you have to be different.
Well, they don't like him. The guy with the money, they don't even like him. This shit run its course.
And what happens is women in general, or women in this category at least, has taught men exactly what they want, exactly what they need. So they don't have the need to build character or integrity or any of the other moral things that will be really important, like in a person that you're going to spend your life with, right? Or in a person that you're going to at least invest in for some period of time. So you get the lame nigga with money and stick with that. Don't.
If you're leading with money, she has a point. If you're leading with money, for some reason, you have to do that. I'm not telling motherfuckers to be broke. I'm saying if that's what you got to do, if your whole game plan, your whole strategy is, yo, I got this bread. She already think you corny. She'll fuck with you. She'll go out to dinners and she already thinks you're corny. The same way y'all feel about women who give it up, all right? Or y'all pretend to feel that way. Because if she hold it too long, you get mad at again. She make you wait, but you know. Dudes who just go hard, yo, here, boo. Go live a soft life. They don't respect you.
Don't complain about that because that's what y'all said that y'all wanted. When you grow and expand your mind and develop and put time into yourself and your train of thought and get off of social media and stop listening to all these bitter women on social media who are either trying to get your money or they themselves have not been able to attain the love that they wanted, and so now they flipping the script. When you actually invest that time, you will find a man who will give you his last.
And one, you probably would say that if you see how some guys look. Some guys need to change their whole look. I'm not saying, yo, if you clean cut, you know what I'm saying, go curl your shit up. I'm saying if you seen how some of these guys look, you probably wouldn't say that. You probably would say, hey, nah, dog, you got to do it. Yeah, the God-fearing trick. Yeah, nah, some of these dudes need to do something.
You will find that generous man. You will find a kind man, but you have to be the one.
Where you go?
All right, let's skip to the. Oh, that's a funny one. Hold on, I want y'all to see that one. This is a good part right here, y'all. This is a good part.
Hey, you know, motherfucker, well, you ain't supposed to be at that bitch house. What the fuck your dusty ass doing? Yeah, why you running, bitch? Why the fuck you running? Also, you think you gonna go? Where you gonna go, bitch? Where you gonna go, huh? Where the fuck you going? You gotta come home, nigga. You ain't got nowhere else to go, bitch. This nigga think it's a motherfucking joke. I'm finna. Oh, this bitch, he think it's a game. You gonna run to the house after coming to this bitch's? Okay, you wanna go fuck this bitch right around the corner from our house? Okay, nigga, I got your motherfucking ass. You think this shit's a game? Where the fuck? I know he in this shit. I know he thinks he's so fucking slick. Where the fuck? Where the fuck he? Nigga, what the fuck?
so you running up steps and shit. I'm finna beat your motherfucking ass, nigga. Think this shit's the game. Where the fuck you just go? This nigga, okay, you think that... Oh, so you think you just gonna sit on the motherfucking couch like you ain't moved and like you ain't been at that bitch house?
The fuck is you talking about? I've been sitting here watching fucking TV with your dumb ass.
Then why you fucking out of breath, bitch?
Cause I just walked to the fucking bathroom and still had to shit your stupid ass.
You ain't have to fucking shit, nigga. I just saw your
Wasn't me. It wasn't me. That game like a motherfucker. They not breaking up. You saw that shit. My man, yo. Hey, Meta, you see that shit? Meta, you probably pull that shit off. I've been on the couch this whole time, baby. Fuck is you talking about? That wasn't me running in them back alleys behind the houses. Nigga, what? Yeah. He smashed that night too. Yeah. Yeah. Anything's possible, fellas. These are the red pills, baby. Let's go.
Women's intelligence tends to only show up on paper, but not in real life. And this is what I mean by this. A lot of women will talk about being smart and they got all these PhDs and they got all these degrees and they got good grades. A lot of women love to brag about, oh, they were on the honor roll in high school and they were all these things. But then when you look at their life, something's incongruent. If you're so smart and intelligent, why is your baby daddy a loser? Why are you working a shitty job? Why can you not afford to take care of your kids? Why can you not take care of yourself? Why does your life look like the way it does? Why are you in so much debt? Your intelligence is not matching your life. And what a lot of women don't understand is it's easy to do well in school. It's easy to get straight A's. That's not a difficult thing. It's easy to write a good essay. It's easy to be smart on paper. What's difficult is to be smart in real life and to be strategic in real life. And that's why you see a lot of people who have university degrees complaining about the job market and how hard it is. You have higher education. If you're of higher intelligence than everybody else, if you have the grades to get into university, if you have the grades to continue and keep up in university, you should have the bandwidth and the wherewithal to do well in real life. But this is what I'm saying. Doing well on paper doesn't mean anything if in real life you're a bum. Women like to talk about they're smart and they're this and they're that, but then you look at their relationship. That's not giving somebody that's smart. You look at their lifestyle at their big ripe ages of 40 and 50 and 60. That's not giving smart. That's what smart people do. You look at their life choices. Not smart. So I think as women, we only understand smart as something that happens in school. It's something that happens in real life, in 5D, in the real world where you can pinch it, touch it, and feel it. And if your intelligence is not reflecting in the material world, then guess what? And these are the same women that always want to talk about how smart they are. Obviously, you're not. Look at your life.
Paper is educated. Smart, aka intelligence, reflects in the real world. Oh, AM1. So AM1 says, in the last 10 years, coincidentally, hella niggas all have braids and locks miraculously, right? As the trap to drill wave really blew up. Just a coincidence, though. This is what I'll say. Rap always copied the street, not the other way around. I feel like the aesthetic that the rappers are doing is the street nigga aesthetic. You understand what I'm saying? They're copying the hood niggas. Because that's the streets dictate what's cool, and what the rappers do in music is rare that it goes the other way around. Like you have to get like Kanye level iconic for it to operate the other way around. But I would say like a nigga like Future. A nigga like Future is copying, he's copying street shit. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes are they doing the hustler look. This is how I see it. Like the niggas that's in the music game are copying the street niggas aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying. You're right about coincidence, but it's you know what I mean? Yeah, no, I think so. I think it goes, but I think I think for the most part, I think it goes rarely it goes the other way, but I think for the most part, you got to be huge to influence. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Like, I think you gotta be the motherfucker they respect for it to influence. But that shit comes from somewhere. But I feel what you're saying. You said rappers copying hood niggas and square niggas copying all of it and calling it black culture. Yeah. But I think it, a lot of this shit starts in the street. You know what I mean? But again, you have to have a level of icon level for you to really influence. And you might got fans of a particular nigga, like somebody like what's the dude that was on this shit with every area got their guy. Like they might copy that guy, a few guys. But like if you look at like let's say the Bay, it's niggas in like what's his name? AM1, you from the Bay, right? But I don't know if you from like that side like E40 and them is from, right? Where there's the shake them dreads and all of that shit. Like them niggas, they gotta look. You go to Philly, they gotta look. Then by the time the Philly rapper get on, you see the look that the Philly niggas is carrying in the rap niggas that come. But that's what you see out there when you go to Philly. You see them niggas with them Sunni beards. You know what I mean? Now I got you. It says bunch of niggas being fake street nigga is mimicry and social engineering. Yeah, because they trying to get bitches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the hyphy shit. Yeah, the hyphy shit. Yeah, yeah. So at any rate, let's continue, man.
So when I met you, I really thought for the first time ever, wow, I didn't know black girls could be pretty like that. I didn't know that black girls could be that pretty. So really, I was astounded. It took me back, and
that's sweet.
So you pretty for a black bitch.
But I've seen so many more women cheat. And being a woman myself, I get to be an insider to the things that women talk about. And yes, they will admit to one another that they cheat, but you will never hear an ounce of remorse. They always victimize themselves. What they'll say is, instead of saying, you know what, I cheated, it was wrong, it was dishonest of me, it was betrayal, and I'll never do it again, what you will hear is, well, I cheated because I had to. He wasn't giving me what I needed and what I deserved as a woman. And all the other women will, jump right in and, be victims and victimize her, saying, oh, you poor thing. He should have treated you better. You take care of his kids and you do this and you do that. And he should have appreciated you more and you wouldn't have had to go screw another man. But it's really quite scary how they do that. But they're never remorseful, and they always shift the.
If companies can pay women less, yes, why don't they hire all women?
Well, that's a whole nother story.
Really?
I understand your argument, and I understand that you're angry.
I'm not angry.
I can hear it in your voice.
I'm not angry.
Your voice.
I'm hearing my voice, and I sound pretty calm.
You have now shifted the quality of your voice, and I thank you for that.
Okay.
And you've just given me a condescending look, and that's another reason why we need feminism. And now I'm done, and thank you so much.
How do you think, in general, women in general, but black women specifically, have such a difficult time with accountability?
Well, I think, just like Shahrazad Ali said, they haven't had to. As a matter of fact, they've had it wiped under the rug. There was a story somebody sent me today. They wanted to do it inside of Chicago. A black man and a black woman robbed an Uber driver at gunpoint. They were caught, tried, sentenced. The black man got 8 years in jail. The black woman got probation. They both did the same thing. There's not one woman that I've seen anywhere say, this is not fair. This is not cool. This is wrong. We're the same as men. If you're going to give him 8 years, give us 8 years. You will never see a woman do this because women like what they get. They lie and claim that they want equality. It's a lie. They want superiority. And black women more than anyone. I saw that no one had to say, if this had been a white woman that was with that black man and the same story came out, what do you think you would have seen online? That's what they get for being with that white woman. They treat the white, they did the same thing to Emmett Till. They would say everything about how that was unfair because that woman was white. But because that woman is black, everybody's quiet. It's the same thing that happens when a black celebrity marries a black woman or dates a black woman and she falsely accuses him or she takes half of his money in divorce. Nobody ever points out how messed up it is that she does it. Let a white woman do it. It's all, that's what you get. Black women are able to talk about white women, everybody else. Call a white woman a white bitch. Let a white woman call her one back, not even to start, just in retaliation. She'll say that that white woman was racist.
And the only reason I support aborting a black child when it comes to it being male is because when I look at the black community and the problems in it, it's associated with males and male pathology. When you talk about violence, it's associated with the males. When you talk about the, women being forced upon, it's the males. When you talk about drugs, it's the males. When you talk about the fatherless children, it's the males. Every single problem that is happening in the black community, you point to the males and then you have the culprit. So for me, I think that not selectively breeding is very irresponsible when you are the only one who has control over who gets to earth.
Who even needs white supremacy anymore? Who needs mass incarceration when you have black women to do the devil's work from the inside? Y'all want to scream about abortion, but nobody wants to talk about the real issues. No marriages, no fathers in the home, no respect for God's commandments. If we actually followed no sex before marriage, we wouldn't even be having this abortion conversation. You want to talk about violence? Let's talk about it. Because the number one killer in our communities, it ain't guns, it ain't drugs, it ain't even police brutality. The number one killer is abortions. And nobody has killed more black babies than the black woman. A black child is more likely to be aborted than to be shot by the police, killed by another black man, or even sent to prison. You want to talk about violence? You want to talk about drugs? You want to blame everything on the black man? Cool. But let's be real. 80% of the children is coming up in a single parent household. So you tell me, who's bringing them up? Who's setting these values? Who's teaching them? Because a child learns from the mother before it ever learns from a teacher. So you tell me, who's instilling these broken values into these children? The biggest threat to the black community, it ain't always the police. It ain't always the government. It ain't always white supremacy. It's the black women raising up the next generation with no accountability.
On paper, yes. So Marcus, is it safer for black men not to deal with black women? On paper, by the numbers, yeah. That's all I'll say. By the numbers, yeah. I don't like to make that abortion argument. Y'all done heard me speak on that because, the aborted kid can't shoot your ass. Can't rob you. Can't do any of the things that y'all complain about, motherfuckers doing or the kids doing after they're born, right? Fuck them kids and, don't abort them. Like, it's just a, it's nice to say, oh my God, they're killing through abortion. Like, but you don't want the kids here. But I ain't gonna get into that today. But Kobe, yes. Is it safer for black men not to deal with black women? Should it safer for black women not to fuck with black women? By the numbers. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Meta says, I sent Johns to the clinic. Those kids would be ministers today. Can't have it both ways. If the bitches are going to be reckless with their wombs, let them get abortions. That's just how I feel about it. Y'all want too much. Y'all don't want them to be reckless, and y'all want them to keep the kids. And it's not going to happen that way. It's just not in the cards. If they're going to be reckless, and they're going to be reckless, let them get the abortion. Why do you give a fuck that a woman has the other nigga kid? If she's a boy, again, I'm going to say this again. If she's getting pregnant by you, okay. But you want her to have Raheem's kid? Really, bro? Like, you really? She's killing the thug. You know, she only fucks with Pookie, and she's getting abortions with Pookie's kid. But she's fucking with Pookie and having Pookie's kid. Which one do you want? You want her to not fuck with Pookie. You want her to fuck with you. She's not going to do it. My nigga, he said, send Raheem kid to Thug Mansion. Y'all want the Pookie kids? That's what y'all want? We need to stop these abortions. That's what y'all want? Like, I see what y'all saying, but it's not going to work that way. She's going to fuck the thug niggas. You want her to have those children? She's going to do it. You're not going to get what you want. You don't want to be Pookie adjacent in your aesthetic, right? To compete with the nigga that she's going to fuck. You don't want to do that. So she's going to fuck with those niggas. And she's going to get pregnant by those niggas. But you don't want her to have an abortion. You want her to have the kid. And then when the nigga rob you in the alley, or when Pookie kid shoots Pookie's other kid, is, oh my God, the crime stats. Oh my God. The murder rate. You can't have it both ways. Y'all got to get out of the dream sequence. We live in the real world. These are the niggas that the girls like. They're gonna fuck them. And the niggas are going to let off in these bad bitches. The bad bitches that you like, they're bad. That's why the only reason why we talk about them. Ain't nobody on these streams talking about some ugly fat bitches and what you wish they would fuck with you. No, you ain't giving a fuck about them. So that abortion argument is weak. I'm going to stand by that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Oh my God, abortion is bad. Because again, you're aligning with the Jesus bullshit. Oh my God, it's terrible. You're killing those children. They're going to kill each other. Or maybe you. They might kill you. So let it go. Let the abortion argument go. Let it go. Let it the fuck go. All right. Shout out to Floyd. Said insane pro-black simps are mad. Pookies are getting more pussy than them. If black women shared pussy equally, the insane pro-black simps would stop complaining. Yes. Meta says somebody in Brownsville cares about them. I'm tired of hearing this abortion argument. Oh my God, they give so many abortions. You give a fuck about that kid. Really? You don't want to date the single mother. You don't want to date the single mother. So let her get the abortion, motherfucker. God damn it. Anyway, let's continue with this video, man. God damn it.
Is there anything that women are better than men at that you can?
Oh, that was it. That was it. That was the end of the shit. Anyway, let me drop this down. Yeah. I'm glad that was the last one. Even what you said? You mentioned Good Bread. Said, man, that nigga Good Bread should have been one of those niggas flush. That nigga got kids. He got kids, yo. He got kids. These are the niggas y'all want reproduced? I'm just saying. Said abortion is actually crime prevention. These conservatives actually want Akeisha having even more kids. Conservatives just aren't deep thinkers. Thank you. Thank you. There are certain genetics you don't want replicated. It just is what the fuck it is. Y'all, yeah. Oh no, she gotta have them kids. Anyway, these are the red pills, y'all. I'm about to wrap this up. I'm about to wrap this up. I want to appreciate y'all for joining me, man, with this shit. If you're in Texas, strike that bitch. At least twice. At least twice. And threaten her with that third strike. Okay? All right? As far as your look is concerned, yo, if your look needs changing, change it. I'm not saying you got to follow a trend, but, line this shit up, fix that shit. Do what you got to do. Do what the bitches find attractive. You go in the barbershop, you see a bunch of pictures on the wall, and there's different styles. Pick the one that suits you best. You ain't got to do no wild shit. Just, do what fits you. That's it. That's it. Maybe it'll help. Maybe. These bitches is taking niggas off the street. How come Pookie get the pussy and I gotta have the money and this and that? Because Pookie is homeless bae. Pookie is bae. Walk away with that. Pookie is bae. B-A-E. Pookie is bae. Anyway, these are the red pills. That nigga ain't got to pay. You got to pay. Be the nigga that don't got to pay. If there's a bad bitch on the street, you'd offer her a place to live. That's what these girls are doing. Yeah, not bae. You caught that. You caught that. Not bae, but B-A-E. Anyway, appreciate y'all for joining me on this fine, what is this, Tuesday? Shout out for all my Google niggas. It's the 21st of the month. For all y'all YouTube niggas, y'all niggas got paid today. Spend it wisely. And we out of here, man. Hey, when that nigga get a contract, I want my hashtag. Okay? Politics as usual coming again soon. Maggie under the veil. Nameless protagonist. Okay? Hopefully Mr. Z can jump on there. Okay? Hardcore Tito. Right? That's 4. Hopefully I can get Tice or one of these guys. Maybe Fantastic again. And of course, the Hood Conservative. We out of here, man. All right? Until I see y'all niggas again. Yeah, it's the first for YouTube niggas. Yeah, it's 21st of the month. Anyway, I'm out of here, man. If you want to jump up, yeah, I'll bring you up. If I got room, holla back, y'all. 100. Peace.